Shed is actually now going live on YouTube, or should I say doing live on YouTube. Absolutely no script, no game plan, no nothing really. In other words, walking a tightrope without a safety net. So, what would you like me to talk about then? I shouldn't really be doing this. This is like I say, unprecedented. This is Shed live. If it turns out to be an absolute and unmitigated disaster, then that's what it turns out to be. But you know, the thing is, what I'd like to say is I'd like to talk about life and death. And you know the tragic circumstances of earlier this year for me when my mother passed away. Well, it's what it's done to me. It's crystallized a certain mindset within me that actually the people who are living are actually not living. Or should I say, they are in a process of dying. Can I quote a film? The film is Easy Rider. And there's a song within that film, and there's a line within the song within the film. And the line is, "He who is not busy being born is busy dying." I think it's Bob Dylan. It's from the song, "Ma, I'm only bleeding." But anyway, that sort of, to me, it crystallizes the way that we are. We're in the process of dying. We're not in the process of living. You know, and we should always see ourselves in that process, that continuum. That's where it's going to end up. That's where we're going to end up. You may think, oh, come on, David. It's getting up to Christmas. You shouldn't be talking like that. It should be all Santa and sleigh bells and you know, reindeer. And no, it shouldn't. What's that got to do with Jesus? What's that got to do with the birth of Christ? What's a turkey got to do with the birth of Christ? What's decorations and lights and tinsels got to do with the birth of Christ? They have far more to do with lining the pockets of corporate magnates. Magnates, not magnets. We're the magnets. They're sucking us in. They're bleeding us dry. They're saying, right, it's that time of year again. No, not celebrating the birth of the Messiah. Not that. No, it's the time where we take your hard-earned money and you spend it on shit. Like inflatable, giant, flipping, illuminated Santas that you hang outside and blazon in all over your flipping house. Outside it, inside it, wherever. As long as you buy it, that's all right. Okay, well, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Anyway, well, I digress. I digress. And in fact, I digress again because I want a drink. Okay, so we're in the process of dying. How should we view this journey and this potential this actual destination? Because it's going to hit us all. It's going to get to us all. How do you approach it? Do you approach it, A, to do as much as you possibly can in life, enjoy yourself as much as you possibly can, cram as much into it, so basically at the end of it you never want to die, because you just want to keep cramming more into life. Or B, do you approach it, which some might say is a fairly dismal approach, is like you think, well, you're not going to be around for that long, so you might as well not do very much and just think, oh, well, I'm nearly there now. Or do you see, still enjoy your life, but think in terms of a legacy? Not a legacy that you're going to get, a legacy that you're going to leave. What is your footprint going to be? What is your legacy? How could the people are going to talk about you when you've gone? Not that it really matters. I don't want to turn it into some sort of egocentric, flipping ego trip. You know, I want to be able to say that I've largely done the right things, said the right things. Obviously, I haven't all the time. I haven't. You know, we all make mistakes. But come on, you don't keep rewinding those mistakes, regurgitating them. You say, right, I've made it. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to do better. Okay, so you're not infinite. You're finite. You're finite. You came from dust. You're going to turn into dust. You're going to end up as dust. I don't want to keep talking about my mother, but, you know, seeing the way she ended up, we're all going to end up like that. We're all going to end up like that. I'm not being some kind of a doom merchant approaching Christmas. Don't call me Ebenezer. Don't call me Ebenezer. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm the person who simply wants to approach life in the best possible way, get the balance right, get the equilibrium right, and don't go down that hedonistic road of enjoying yourself as much as you possibly can, because you're not going to be here for long. No, you're not going to be here for long, so don't get bloody used to it. That's my approach. Don't get used to it. If you're going to die, get ready to die. You're not going to get ready to die by living hedonistic, flipping, gorging yourself on flipping drink and drugs and all the pleasures that mankind that humanity can flipping offer you. All the pleasures available to you. No, because then, like I said before, you're never going to want to die. You're never going to want to die. It will never be the right time, because you'll just get addicted to pleasure. Can't people see that? No, they can't. They can't see that. They need to be shown. They need to be told. This is Shed Live. I've never done this before, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it now. This is The Shed Live. Now, come on. If you're not watching it, watch it. If you're watching it, continue to watch it, because, it's Shed Live. It's unprecedented. It's unscripted. I didn't come here with a script. I didn't spend all day working out what I was going to do. It was simply, I didn't even know that I was going to do this. I thought, oh, I'm just going to turn on the television and look at shit. Look at shit, watch shit. And now it's you that's watching shit. I am self-deprecating. I'm all right. Don't think, who's this knobhead? I'm all right, really. Come on, if you know me, you know that I'm all right. So if you don't know me, maybe you won't want to know me after this. It don't matter. I'm having another drink. Mush. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be dead. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do shit. I'm not hurting anyone. This is me coming across as me. Oh, well, if you don't like it, turn it off. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't like it, turn it off. Oh, look, you've got a bald head. Yes, and your point is, apart from you trying to upset me. Anyway, never mind. Where were we? 10 minutes and 40 seconds I've been running this show. I've been running this show for 10 minutes and it is live, by the way. This is, like I say, I'm repeating myself here. If I can't think of anything interesting to say, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. You know, I might do this again though, because it is quite interesting, but you get the point I'm making. I want to conclude it about the life and death thing. You get it, don't you? Right, get it, got it, good. Goodbye. That didn't go as planned. I was intending to turn it off. I can't seem to turn myself off, which for you might be quite a regrettable scenario, and for me equally regrettable. So I shall again attempt to turn myself off. How do I do this shit? No. Live. 11 minutes and 58 seconds. No, if I press that, what do I get? If I press that, I'm sorry you stuck with me for a bit. Oh, I can mute the microphone if that's any help. But no, I really don't want to do that. Share. I just want to turn it off. That is not exactly what I intended either. Let's go back. I found out how to do it now. So basically, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to leave without saying goodbye. So goodbye. And thank you for watching. See you next time on Shed Does Live.